Welcome to Full Speed Sim Coaching. My name is Blake Townend, and in today's video we're going to be looking at one fast hot lap at Eagles Canyon Raceway in the MX5 Cup 2016 in Assetto Corsa. Analyze the lap corner by corner. So for turn 1 we're going to be braking at the 1 meter board using 80% brake pressure, and then we're going to try to brake all the way up to the apex. Going to keep a tight line, ride this green paint with the right side tires. That enables us to get a much better entry for turn 2, which then leads onto a smaller straight. Turn 3A, we're braking at the 1 meter board using 80% brake pressure, trail brake all the way to the apex. Use this cone as a guidance to get back on the throttle. Allow the car to run wide and then cut back in for 3B. The car's going to naturally run wide again. Now we're going to place the car in the middle of the road so we're ready for turn 4 and turn 5. Now turn 5 is extremely hard, so we're going to do most of our braking going down the hill, and just a tad going back up the hill. It's important that you keep the car tight. As you approach the apex, you want to get back on the throttle. The car's going to get very loose and light, so it's important that you use very minimal amount of steering lock. Turn 6 is simple. I keep a wider line and then I cut back right at the last moment at the apex. Keep it to the right. This enables us to have much better trajectory going into turn 7. You'll notice I lift off the throttle, then back on the throttle. Brake at the 1. Car's pretty loose here, it's dancing around. Try brake all the way to the apex. Again, use the cone on the left as a reference to get back on the throttle. Allow the car to run wide. Now setting up turn 9, we get back into the middle of the road. Now what's important here is we're about to mount this curb but also use some of the grass. Now with the physics of Assetto Corsa, you can't just send the car 100% throttle. It's going to get really unstable or just put you into a spin. So to prevent that from happening, what we do is we just use a bit of maintenance throttle, so 50 to 60%. As we do that, get back on the throttle. Now what's critical is that we keep to the right of this seam, and then we're going to use this cone here as our reference point to get back to full throttle. So although we're full throttle right now, I'm going to take a small lift, so roughly 80-85%. And as I do that, it just enables a really good trajectory going into turn 10. I kiss the curb and then allow the car to run wide on exit. You'll know that you've nailed the corner when you're averaging 108, 109 miles per hour in the speed trap. Entering turn 11, we're now going to be braking just before the 2. You will notice that the track goes uphill slightly, so we can use more brake pressure. Put it into third gear before the apex. Try not to run too far wide because we're going to put the car back to the middle of the road as we set ourselves up for turn 12. Utilize all of this road on the exit of turn 12. Now turn 13A, we're going to brake roughly at the 1. It's very important that we do most of our braking before the road drops. We're going to utilize this camber on the left right next to the apex. Now this is going to help pull the car to the left, which will enable us to have a much better exit. Utilize the curbing on the right, keep the car tight in 13B. Entering turn 14, we're going to take a wider line. That's just going to help us carry a lot more entry speed. Try to brake a little bit, and then get back on the throttle. Keep the car tight to the right. The car's going to get very light on the crest. It's important that you use very minimal steering, otherwise you're going to spin. Now entering turn 15A, we're going to brake between the 1 and the 2. Put it into second gear. And then just as we pass this cone, we're going to then go full throttle, really aggressively. Ignore 15B, just allow the car to naturally run wide on exit. And that's a lap of Eagles Canyon Raceway. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, press the like button and please subscribe. Thank you.